Good morning, ladies. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a quick get ready with me using products that are sort of nostalgic. Some of them are sort of recently new, and other ones I pulled out just because of a new palette or an old palette that has come back recently, so it got me thinking a little bit nostalgic. While I'm doing that, I am going to give you a little bit of a life update on things that are happening in my life now, things that are upcoming in my life, and some changes that are going to be happening to my YouTube channel. So with that, let's get started. Recently, I'm sure many of you have heard that Urban Decay brought back their original Naked palette. Unfortunately, I think I gave mine to someone, so I don't have it. But I do still have my Naked 2 and my Naked 3, which I love, both of them. And you know what? Because I've been buying so many palettes, these have gotten pushed back to the side. And these are like my favorite kind of colors. They're the cool neutrals, and Naked 3 has got some of my rosy tones in it. So I think that's what I'm going to use today. So I wanted to just do something with some products that none of these are new. Some of them came out sort of recently, but none of them are like extremely new. I already have my eyebrows done. So let's start off with a little bit of eyeshadow primer. And I'm using the Milani Shadow Primer. This is my favorite drugstore primer. So some of the things that are happening in my life right now, I don't know if any of you are aware, I do have a full-time job. I'm not like someone that stays home and I just do this. I have a full-time job, and right now my current job I've taken on a lot more responsibility. So I am going into work early, I'm working through lunch, I'm working a lot of hours. And by the time I come home at night, truthfully, I'm exhausted. And I can see it, and I don't know if you can see it or if you've noticed it in any of my previous videos, but it's catching up to me because my mind, I'm the kind of person that my mind is constantly thinking, and I'm thinking about, oh, I could have got this done, I could have got that done, because just trying to keep up at work and everything, and I think a lot about it. So that has just taken a lot of my time, and by the time I get home during the week, I'm exhausted. I do come home and I work out every day to try to de-stress and relax, take a shower. I grab a bite and it's time to go to bed. So that leaves my weekends for me to get everything done, which if any of you work full time, you know that it's hard to keep up a house and hard to do everything. Well, I'm doing YouTube videos every week because when I started this channel over 3.5 years ago, I told myself that I would, once I started it, I'm going to do my videos every week. So on Saturday mornings, I make my videos, and then I edit Saturday night or Sunday. So those are some of the things that I'm doing that are keeping me really busy right now. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to get started on my eyes. And I'm going to grab this lightest color here. So that is keeping me super, super busy. And I love my job. I tell you, when I changed to this job a couple of years ago, my previous job that I worked at for like 26 years, it was a manufacturing company, and I was hourly there. I'm not now, I'm salary. Business would go up and down, up and down, up and down. So then I took on second jobs, and that's originally I took my job at Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials, because my husband had lost his job and my hours were going up and down, and I started doing makeup there, and I loved it and wouldn't have changed it. It was fun. I met some really, really good friends there. Okay, I'm going to go into this color right here, and I love doing it. And I did that for almost 4 years, and then my husband got a good job, or I got a different job, so I quit. Our daughter was a teenager at the time, and I just didn't want to be gone all the time when she was a teenager. So then a couple of years later after that, my company slowed down again a little bit. And so I took on a second job, a part-time job at a resale shop, which I love. I love thrifting. I will tell you that. I almost thought about doing a video on it because I do love thrifting so much, and it's fun. And I have found so many wonderful things. I'll be wearing different outfits to work, and I'll have people come up to me and ask me, where'd you buy that? And I'll tell them where I got it. It's a resale shop called Clothes Mentor, and they are nationwide. They do have franchises all over. And the thing I like about them, it's not like a normal thrift shop. They have set standards where they only take things that are 2 years old. They have to be in good condition. They authenticate anything. So if you bring in Louis Vuittons or Gucci's or anything like that, which I haven't bought any of those, but they do authenticate them. They go through a huge process to make sure that everything is done right. I'm going to go into a little bit darker color here. So I worked there for about 4 years. I worked there up until COVID hit. And then I stopped. They were closed for a while, and I had my other job, and I got hired in my other job in 2019, and then that all happened. But I was working full time at that point, and I did not want to work 60, 70 hours a week. I'm 64 years old now, and it was just getting to be a lot. So I decided to quit that job. I love it. I still go shopping there all the time, but I decided to quit that job, and I'm glad I did. I needed to spend time with my husband, and our daughter had moved out at that point, and I just wanted to spend more time with my husband. We're empty nesters, and these are our golden years, so I wanted to spend time with them. So anyways, with that, then I decided to start my YouTube channel, and I love makeup. I love skincare. And I've told you this, any of you that have been with me for a long time, this is a passion of mine, and I always love it, and I will always talk about it, and it's something that I enjoy doing. So it's something that will always be a part of me no matter how old I get. I don't think I'm ever going to stop wearing my makeup and stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to take this dark color here, and I'm going to just deepen it up just a slight little bit. It's supposed to be sunny and 85 here in Michigan today, which I'm excited. We have had so much rain here, and that's why my allergies have just gotten so bad. Everyone I know that has allergies, they are 10 times worse this year in Michigan. So I'm not the only one, and I told my husband, I said, I would like my voice back. I'm on all kinds of allergy medicine, and I can't seem to keep up with it, and I've apologized about that a million times on my channel, but anyways, that's what's going on currently. In October, I am going to have a surgery. I'm going to have surgery on my left foot. I have a cyst in my toe, like in my joint, and it's growing bigger and bigger, and it's taking over my joint, and I have arthritis in there as well. So they're going to go in, and they're actually going to have to remove that cyst. They're going to have to do a bone graft. It's going to be a major surgery. They're actually going to fuse my toe so it doesn't bend, which I'm a little bit bummed. I'm a lot bummed about, because I love my shoes. If any of you have seen my shoe room, I love my shoes, and I got rid of some of them, but I'm not going to be able to wear heels ever again, because they're going to fuse it at a 7-degree angle, which is not a lot. So I'm bummed about that, but you know what? God will not give us more than we can handle, and He has a reason for this happening. So I'm going to go with the flow and just be happy with the fact that they caught this, and they think it's a cyst, and it's not a tumor, and it's not anything that is going to be cancerous or anything. So I'm happy about that. So that is coming up in October. It's going to be, I will not be able to be on my foot for a while. I don't know how long. And I'm going to be in a huge cast boot thing for a couple of months. And my YouTube studio is upstairs. So for the first couple of weeks, I'm not even going to be able to get up here at all. So that's one thing that's going to be happening that's going to prove me. And then in November, we are getting another puppy, which I'm so excited about. I know it's going to be a lot of work. We already have 2 dogs. We have an 11-and-a-half-year-old Yorkie Poo, and then we have our 3-year-old mini Schnauzer that you see coming up here all the time. That's my little baby. We're getting another little mini Schnauzer, and my husband already has his name picked out. It's going to be Mando, after the Mandalorian, because he's a Star Wars fan. We named Loki. I named him because I'm a Marvel fan. So we are getting another puppy, which is going to make things even more busy in our household. And when we get him, I will only be a couple of weeks after having my surgery, so it's going to be a lot. With that being said, life is getting crazy for me. And I'm sure some of you have probably noticed that I notice it, that I look a little tired sometimes when I'm doing my videos, because I am exhausted sometimes, a lot of the time, just because of my schedule and getting to bed late, getting up extra early to go into work early. Love this. Urban Decay has always had wonderful shadows. Their mattes just blend wonderfully. Their shimmers, you can see. I have always been a fan of theirs. I have probably about 5 or 6 of their palettes, so I would highly recommend them to anybody because they're wonderful. And I may end up going out and repurchasing the original one. We'll see. I've got a lot of neutral palettes, so I may not need that. So anyways, back to that's going to make my life even more busy. And I talked to my husband a lot about this, and I love doing this, but it's a lot of work. So I'm going to cut back a little bit. I'm going to cut back on making my videos and see how it goes, and then make a final decision in a couple of months what I'm going to do with my channel. If any of you are here and you are subscribed, please keep your notifications on. I am going to do it, but I'm not going to stress myself out like if we're on vacation trying to get 2 done the week before, or oh my gosh, I'm having surgery on this day, so I got to try to get 3 done ahead of time, because I don't have time. And I don't want to do videos that I'm rushing through and that aren't good, that you're not going to enjoy. I want to be able to share my passion the right way. And if I feel I can't do it, then I'm not going to do it that week. And it is what it is, and I don't mean to say that in a bad way. I've got to do what's best for my health and my family and my husband and myself. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years. And I will tell you this, I thought my channel would be bigger than it is by now. And recently in the last month, it's basically just stopped growing at all, last month or 2. And I don't know why. And maybe I'm thinking, to me, it's probably because I don't have the energy that I did have when I first started, because I am getting more and more tired because of my work schedule and different things that are going on, and different things with health, like my foot has been bothering me, so I don't sleep good at night and whatnot. And I don't want that to affect the quality of the work that I'm doing here. So I feel like if I do it when I know I can do it right, you'll get better quality videos. And if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know what YouTube's algorithm is. I don't know why they send some people to me, why they don't send, why they've stopped sending, because I notice I'm not getting anything even sent to me. And I don't know why, but I don't want to disappoint my subscribers that I have that watch me. And that's a big thing that my husband is telling me. You can't stress over things like that. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I'm sorry, I'm not going to cry. Sorry, I'm not going to cry. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I don't want to just stop dead. It may come to a point at that, but it isn't at that point now. I'm just going to cut back, and I'm going to do videos when I know I can do them, and I can do them right. So I'm asking you to please be patient with me as far as that goes. And we'll see what happens. And if in a couple of weeks or a month or 2, I decide that it just isn't working, then I will let you know. I will let you know ahead of time if I'm going to stop my channel. But as of right now, I want to keep going, but it's just going to be not on a weekly basis. I cannot keep up the weekly basis thing. I look at my house, and my house is suffering and different things. And I don't mean to be complaining about anything. I want to be here for you. I want to do what's best for the people that are subscribed to my channel, and I want to do good quality videos. And when I'm editing lately, I've noticed that some of them, I can tell I'm tired, and not that my heart's not in it, my heart's in it, but my energy is not in it. And I don't want that. I want to be boisterous and just energetic, and make the kind of videos that you enjoy and you'll learn something from, but it'll be enjoyable while you're learning something, if that makes sense. So with that, let's go on with our makeup look and have some fun. Okay, so I don't have really anything planned today. Actually, I'm going to try to find time to do some cleaning. I'm going to wash my car. I am going to do some sorting and cleaning, and it's near the end of the summer, so it's normally when, either this week or next weekend, I'm going to start going through my closet and purging out clothes. Anything I haven't worn in 2 summers, it's out. Make room for, get rid of the old and bring in some of the new, because it, you know, if you're not wearing something, I always feel like I'd rather donate it and let somebody else get the use out of it, especially if they're in really good shape, which I will not donate anything that's not in really good shape, but let someone else get some wear and use out of it that might be able to, instead of it just hanging in your closet. And so that's something that I've been wanting to do for months and months and months. So I'm going to do that because I just want to. I want to get things organized a little bit more. Okay. These are my eyes so far, and I am loving this. Using this palette, I'll go back and touch up a little bit right here. Reminds me how much I love these. And I want to, for a while, I was making sure that I was picking out a new palette every day. And I am still trying to do that, but I've got so many palettes. But some of them have gotten pushed to the bottom like those. And I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I want to make sure that I'm using all of them. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 liner. And this is in Mushroom. I just got this at someone's recommendation. Shirley's Box Chocolates recommended this. And I'm going to use my little brush that I love, because I love doing it this way, because I can get a nice flat line. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do it this way. And this is a nice soft color. If you want something that's not harsh and you don't want to use black, I love using browns. I use browns more and more lately. I do still wear black. There are occasions when I wear black. But look at that. It just gives a nice subtle look, but it's not harsh at all. And sometimes I think when we get older, those soft lines are a little bit better on us. But you know what? You do what you do. I do like wearing my black sometimes. I'm not going to give that up. There are days when I want a nice soft subtle eye, like today. And there are days when I like a little bit more dramatic eye. And there are days when I like my fun eyes, like color. I had on a blue shirt the other day at work. And I had on like pinks and peaches, but I put blue in the corner like I showed in my one video on how to wear blue, and it just made me happy. I love wearing color sometimes. There's nothing that says when you get a certain age, you can't wear colored eyeshadow. I don't follow the rules. I will always be someone who loves playing with makeup and it makes me feel happy. And to me, it's like my artistic thing that I do. So I love doing it. Okay. Mascara I'm going to use today is the Tartelette XL, the tubing mascara, because you know I love my tubing mascaras. So I'm going to do that off camera real quick, and I will be right back. I'm back. Okay. This has got to be, I got to do my hair. But this is the finished eye look. I love it. I remember why I love Urban Decay's Naked 3 palette so much. This is soft, muted mauves and browns and my favorite colors. I just love it. See, this is my passion. This is what I love doing. And I got one that's stuck together. You always get those lashes that just want to stick together. Oops, that made it worse. Let's see if we can fix that. That's better. There we go. This is a great tubing mascara. Tubing mascaras are my absolute favorite. And they have them in high-end. They have, the Tarte has one, Calorie has one. I think there's several at Ulta or at Sephora now that have them, but then there's drugstore ones like e.l.f., there's Milani, and then my favorite, L'Oreal, the Double Extend, which I really like because that one has the fibers that give you thickening. Now this one is giving me pretty good thickness and length. So, like that. Okay, concealer. I brought up my Kosas concealer. I could tell you, I'm pulling out all this stuff that I haven't, it's like, whoa, I haven't used this in a while because I've been trying so many and I'm so stuck on my Natasha Denona one. Oh man, do I have dark circles today? I guess I probably should have brought up a color corrector because I did not sleep very well last night. And I'm going to use my Sephora. This is my Sephora Pro Concealer Brush 71. This reminds you a lot of the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy. And then again, I love look at the difference. Lifting your shadow. Ladies, whenever you are doing eyeshadow, especially as you're older, make sure you bring it up. Don't let it come down here. You do not want it to come down here because that's going to draw it down. By lifting up like this, it just lifts your eyes, and that's what we want. We want that nice lifted look. This is such a nice creamy concealer. I've got my little e.l.f. concealer sponge. This is my favorite one for doing concealers because it's small and it gets right in there. And again, I always do my little, my funny face. Although I am getting less and less wrinkles under there because of my Nira Pro laser. Oh, tell you, I would not be without that. That is like the best gift that I had ever gotten in my life. And I do not get things in PR or sent to me because my channel is so small. I don't. Everything that I've bought, I have bought on my own. And that's one of the things my husband said. You spend an awful lot of money in your channel too, which I do. But I love makeup. And regardless if I have my channel or not ever, I'll be buying it. So. But that was something that was gifted to me, and I will keep you updated on that, the results, but each and every day. Look, this is up close. And I had a lot of wrinkles. As I said in my previous video about Nira, these were deep, deep set ones in here, because I talk a lot with, I use a lot of good expressions when I talk and different things, and probably at work when I'm stressing and things like that. So I'm really trying not to, but I'm so busy at work. It's like, how do you stop and think, wait, don't use expressions, because you just do. Okay, for foundation today, I am actually mixing two things. I am mixing the L'Oreal True Match, and this is a bottle I found in my backup stock. This is funny. This is the shade C5, so this is before their new version. It was an unopened bottle that I had in my backup stock that I had bought for summer before they switched over. And then I'm going to mix it with my Infallible one, and this is shade 412 because this one is a lot lighter. And my faux tan is wearing off. I need to try to find time to do it, but again, I don't have a lot of time to my name, so my faux tan is worn off, and I'm turning pasty white, which is sad because I don't want to be pasty white. Not yet. Not yet, because the next week, believe it or not, we are supposed to have nice, warm weather. So I need some color in me. And this is my new Doll 10. This is the double-ended brushes. They're sculpt brush. I got this in a brand new kit that I got. Shirley's Box of Chocolate did a collab with Doll 10, and I bought that, and I'm loving the products. I just started using them. But I love this. It's great for foundation and for your bronzer and contour. And I'm just going to mix these together. And mixing these two colors together, and these two foundations they are a great combination because the one is a lot more long wearing than the other. And the other one's got a little dewier finish. These two are just both great foundations on their own, and I will wear them on their own. But I love mixing them together too. And when I don't have the perfect color, these are the two that I mix together, my dark and my light. And then I'm going to get, look at this, great coverage that still looks natural. And because I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible, it is going to last a long time. Look at that. Look how fast that was. And look how nice it looks. It's not accentuating pores or fine lines and wrinkles. It just, two great foundations. L'Oreal just makes, I will say this, they make great foundations. I'm going to go back and press in real quick. The other thing that I do have coming up at the end of September, like September 30th through October 5th, we are going on vacation. We're going up to Boeing for our annual trip that we go up with a bunch of friends. And let me know if you want me to. I have not ever done a vlog, but I was thinking about doing a vlog because one of the things that I love doing, and that little lash decided to go back together. Oh. Okay, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to have to get a safety pin and separate it. You know, most people don't do that. I was reading someplace that, oh my gosh, one of my favorite old-time stars. I'm having in my mouth, my mind is thinking about so many things right now. But that's how she used to do it. And I know nowadays they're like, don't ever do that, don't ever do that. But I'm sorry. If it separates it, I'll do it. So I may end up having to do that because I don't have a separator. I do have a lash. I do have a lash down here. See, that just drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when they're stuck together. Not like it's going to be perfect, but not like anybody's going to see me too much anyways. But so we're going on vacation. So I've never done a vlog, like videotaped where I'm going places, but I thought it might be fun. I don't know. I asked my friends if they wouldn't mind if me, vlogging some things, us doing some fun shopping at like Marshall's and TJ Maxx and maybe even Ulta, because I love taking the girls there, all the teenage girls. I take them there every year, so they enjoy that. So, okay, for bronzer, I'm using my NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. And I will tell you one of the videos that I was thinking of doing, and we'll see, and I know there's going to be pros and cons to this. I thought about doing a Temu video, and I know some people are like anti-Temu and other people are like, oh, it's great. Well, I ordered some stuff. I'm like, all right, I got sucked in, and I ordered some stuff. I'm like, let's just try it. Let's just try it. And the reason that I did is I went online and I checked a lot of the products that we get and that we use each and every day. I don't have my glasses on. I'll get my glasses real quick. And made in Taiwan, made in China. So I know some people are like, oh no, you can't support them. It's, whatever. But almost all the products that we get, unfortunately, nowadays, are made overseas. So that's something that I wanted to do. I ordered a couple of things, and believe it or not, when we went on vacation in July, every top that I had on that my friend said, I love that top, I had gotten from Temu, and I paid such a good price for it. So now I went and I ordered some makeup. We're going to see what happens. I haven't gotten it yet, and we're going to see, because some of it looks exactly like some of the stuff that I have in my collection. And we'll see. And they could be made at the same factory. They could be the exact same thing. Don't know how I feel about it yet, but we'll see. I'll let you know if I decide to do a video like that. This is the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer, and I love this color. This is called My Butter Half. I love blushes that are a cool tone and pinky purple. Now the case on this looks a lot more purple than the shadow or the blush inside. It's pink, but it's a definite blue pink. And that is my favorite thing, is a blue pink blush with a blue undertone, a cool undertone, because that's me. Oh, what makeup does. I look so much more awake and so much more alive. I just love doing makeup. And I'm sorry, the beginning of my video was a little bit sad or whatever, but like I said, I haven't made a decision. I'm not quitting my channel. I just need to take a step back, reevaluate, and just try to get things organized and everything, and then we'll see what happens. And I am a firm believer, and if you've watched my videos, you know, I will pray about every decision that I make, because to me, God is in control of my life, and I want to do what's right in His eyes, and I don't want to neglect things. And that is another thing. Come September, my husband and I've talked about this before, we work in our kids' program at church on Wednesday nights. So I get home even later on Wednesday nights. So that's another thing that's adding to my my schedule. Okay, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever HD powder, and I brought my little Morphe brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. And I'm just going to lightly set my under eye on my nose, because that seems to be, my nose seems to wear off, and my under eyes, I just don't want it to crease. And this powder is amazing. This is one of the best powders, I think, for mature skin out there. It just never crinkles, creases, anything on me. Look at that. I love it. Okay. I am going to run downstairs, fix this hair, put some earrings in, and I will be right back up. We'll do some lipstick, and we'll finish off the look. Okay, I'm back. Hair's done. Looks so much better. Put some earrings in. We're ready to start the day. Yay. Okay, so let's pick out. I've got a couple of things up here. What do I want to wear? I don't want anything too... Let's see. Oh, that's too dark. You can never tell by the color. Okay. Here's a NYX Butter Gloss. This looks good. Love these. Feels so good. These are such a good value, and I got the pack at Christmas, so I got a lot of different colors, but they feel so smooth and just, they're not sticky at all. Hydrating, makes your lips feel great. So this is the final look for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that it had like sort of a little bit of drama in there, but I did want to let you guys know what was going on in my life and why, you know, if all of a sudden you notice that I wasn't uploading every week, why it is and everything. So we're going to take it day by day, and we're just going to do what we can and see where it leads us and go from there. But I love all of you who have supported my channel for these so many years, these 3.5, almost 4 years. I do appreciate every time I look and I see that you leave comments and you are watching. Thank you so much for that. Leave comments. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if you still have any of your naked palettes from Urban Decay. Like I said, I gave my original one away, but I have my 2 and 3 because those are my 2 ride or die ones. And I have, I think the Western one, I have the ultraviolet one. I've got several that I really like. So, and whenever they went on clearance, and I bought even more. So I'm excited. I'm glad that they're bringing the original back, even if it is for a limited time. So if you missed out on it before, it is a great palette. It is a perfect neutral palette. So I would highly recommend that. And I think I just heard, and I thought I was dreaming it last night. I was laying there in bed, flipping through Instagram. I think Natasha Denona, or maybe it was in my emails, Natasha Denona has another new palette coming out. And it's the I Need a Warm Neutrals instead of I Need a Nude, or it's I Need a Warm Nude palette. She's coming out with another new one, which has more warmer tones. So if you're someone who likes warm neutrals, Natasha Denona makes wonderful palettes. They're like some of my favorites, and I've got several of those too. So anyways, don't mean to jabber on. Thank you again so much for coming today, for watching my video. If you are here and you're new, I would hope if you would subscribe to my channel, because like I said, I haven't made any final decisions. Ring the notification bell so that way you are notified anytime I upload a video if it's not every week. Like I said, it may still be every week if I can get things done. It may not. I don't know what the future holds. So anyways, with that, go out, have yourself a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you again in my next video.